Hey, it's July. I'm clearly not Dr. K, but it's good to see you anyway. Dr. K sends her regards and her regrets that she couldn't make it this month. But because this is a collaboration between she and I offered to step in. What I want to talk about this month is collaboration. One really interesting story about collaboration that's been in the news of late is the ISEE-3 Reboot project. The International Sun-Earth Explorer 3 was originally launched in 1978 as a collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency. ISEE-3 was part of a suite of satellites sent out to study the effects of solar radiation and solar gravity. After it completed its primary mission, it became the first satellite to visit a comet and later visited Halley's Comet in 1986. NASA suspended formal communication with the satellite in 1997 and donated it to the Smithsonian. 17 years later, in May of this year, a group of citizen scientists announced that they were launching a project to reboot this satellite, bring it back online, and begin doing science with it again. The team collected over $150,000 from over 2,000 individual donors via crowdfunding in order to write software that would emulate the hardware needed to communicate with the satellite. Since then, the team has been working feverishly to send commands to the ISEE-3 and bring it back online and bring it back into orbit. And they faced serious obstacles and challenges in that time. In early July, the team ran into some difficulties as they were attempting to reboot the propulsion system. Not being propulsion system experts, they didn't know what to do and reached out via their website to ask for help from the scientific community, specifically asking for help from people who had experience with technology that was over 30 years old. Within 2 hours, the team had been contacted by scientists who were willing and able to help them solve their problem. The team used that knowledge that they gained from their crowdsourced partners to try a significant number of troubleshooting methods to try to determine if they could bring that propulsion system back online. They have been unable to reboot that propulsion system, but fortunately they are able to bring up a number of the scientific modules on that satellite and are planning to continue sending and receiving data from the satellite into the foreseeable future. The satellite is set to fly by the moon at a distance of less than 50 kilometers on August 10th. And from there, we'll follow its trajectory out into an interplanetary space where it will continue to use the scientific instruments on board to collect data. The team will make the data available to the community at large. It's exciting to know that this project, even though the initial phase may have failed, will bring science and allow scientific research to continue. Space science is usually a very, very expensive proposition. Asking for help, asking for small donations from a large number of people who NASA normally doesn't fundraise from, has allowed the team to relatively inexpensively bring an old existing technology back to life. Another key takeaway here is that when the team didn't have the expertise it needed, all they had to do was ask, and almost immediately they were able to find someone who was able to help them. That's one of the cool things about collaboration. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to be able to do everything by yourself. You can reach out to other people. At the end of the day, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Another lesson that I learned from the ISEE-3 Reboot mission is sometimes things aren't going to work out the way that you want them to. The team wasn't able to get the propulsion system up and running, but there's still a lot of value in doing something that you don't necessarily know that you're going to succeed at. It's always worth trying something. It's always worth the knowledge that you can gain. So anyway, it's July, it's the middle of the summer, it's the halfway point of the year. There's still plenty of time out there to collaborate on things with people that you love and care about. There's still plenty of time to go out and find something that excites you and contribute something to it. And I hope that you do. Really, that's it. Dr. K will be back next month. So until then, bye!